Hi everyone! So I decided I'm going to make a video about my favourite products of 2011. I know it's a little bit early for that, but there's only about 2.5 weeks or so left of the year, and I'm going away in a few days to just see my family over Christmas, so I wouldn't be able to do it then, and I wouldn't want to lag behind with my favourites too much. And I'm going to jump straight in with skincare. I've been experimenting a lot with skincare in this year. I've swapped over my favourite moisturiser, which I've used for years and years, which was Aqua by Biotherm, just hoping that I will find something that's better, and so far I haven't really. So I'm still in the search for a great replacement for that moisturiser. But one thing that has been a constant in my skincare regime was this, and I don't think this needs any introduction. You've all heard of it. It's Delice Earle Cleanse and Polish, and I've also got the toner to go with it. Now, the beautiful thing about this product is it's just one and the same cleanser for every single skin type, so you can use it whether you've got mature skin, oily skin, dry skin, normal skin, combination skin, and whichever other skin type you may have. And it's just really thorough at removing makeup or any kind of grease, dirt, any kind of build-up you have in your skin in the evening. But at the same time, it's very gentle, so it doesn't leave any kind of stinging sensation or anything like that. You can use it on your eyes and it doesn't burn at all. And for that, I just really love it. I stopped using it for a while because I was a little bit fed up of all the effort that you have to put into using it, basically, with a hot cloth and everything. But it was only when I stopped using it that I realised how good this is for my skin. So I've repurchased it again and again. Unfortunately, it does run out very quickly. I get the big tubes, which are 200 ml, and they still only last me about 2 months. So fortunately, it means a lot of trips to John Lewis. But when I do feel lazy, and I've had a long day and I've just come home from work and I just kind of want to collapse in bed or something like that, I tend to use these. These are the simple kind of skin cleansing wipes, and the great thing about them is they're very cheap, and again, they're a product that's very thorough, so you will get off most makeup with this, apart from waterproof mascara. But yet it's still gentle. Now, the problem with skin wipes that I've had over the past is a lot of them aren't thorough enough, so I end up thinking that I've taken my makeup off, but I haven't, and then it just clogs my pores overnight and I wake up the next day with spots, which is not great, but these are absolutely fine. They do what they say, which is always a bonus. And then also skincare. I've got this number 7 Heavenly Hydration Mask. Now, I've done a blog post on that one, I'll link it below. And it looks quite funky in the bottle, and this is the smoothest, silkiest thing I have ever had on my skin in my entire life. It feels so good, it feels so nourishing, so great. And again, I would actually recommend this for a lot of skin types. My skin is, well, usually normal, sometimes dry, sometimes oily. It's a bit temperamental, I would say. But I can use it when my skin's dry, and then it's nice and supple afterwards. And I can also use this when I've got a really horrible oily spell, and this will actually mattify my skin, which is great because a lot of like really deep cleansing masks that I've tried in the past, a lot of mud masks, haven't really done that, and this does, even though it doesn't claim it would. So it's really great. So another skincare product, body care really, is this one here. This is the Body Shop Body Butter. Again, probably doesn't need an introduction. Some people love them, some don't. I belong to that kind that loves these. This is the coconut one, but I use every single one. They do different formulations depending on whether you have normal skin or dry or very dry, and they vary in richness, but I just pick whichever scent I want to go for because I find that every single one of them is really good for my skin and just makes it so soft and lovely. I don't think I'll ever go off them. I've tried other body lotions and body butters, and there was only one that was ever as good as the Body Shop ones, and it's since been discontinued, so I'm back to the Body Shop. Okay, I'm going to carry on with makeup, and my absolute favourite foundation ever has got to be this Chanel Vitalumiere Aqua. I'm shade B10, Beige Pastel, which is very, very light. And this is not cheap. It's £30 for this tiny little bottle of foundation. It's absolutely amazing. I don't use it every day because I treasure it. But it's just, again, it feels so silky and smooth on your skin. And what it does is when I apply it, my skin still looks like it is my skin, just better. You can build up a bit of a heavier coverage if you want to, by really buffing it into your skin with a brush, but I tend to use it with just my hands and leave it, and then it stays on all day and I'm happy and set. Next up, I've got this one here. That's the Collection 2000 Lasting Perfection Concealer. That's what it should say on the tube, however it's worn off from use. Now, I've tried a lot of concealers in my life, a lot of expensive ones as well, because I get quite bad dark circles under my eyes. And this one beats them all, hands down. This is shade 3 medium, which is actually too dark for me. I bought it in the summer when I had, surprisingly, had a bit of a tan. And I can still use it even though it's too dark for me at the moment, because even though it covers everything up very beautifully, it just blends, the edges blend so easily and smoothly that I can still use it, which is great. So I'll definitely be repurchasing that, albeit in a shade lighter. Staying with Collection 2000, another product, I've got this cream puff here, which is in the shade Fairy Cake. And again, you may have heard of this because it's been hyped up quite a lot. Just swatch it for you. It's like a matte lip cream, so it applies like a lip gloss, but then it dries into a matte finish. It's a little bit drying, but not overly, it's manageable. And when I first got this, I actually hated it. I didn't like the finish at all, and I didn't want to wear it, but then what I found out is what's really great about this product is I can put it on my lips and I can drink. I drink a lot during the day, and what I hate more than anything else is when I put some lip gloss on or put a lot of effort into my lip makeup and then 5 minutes later I need to drink. And all of my lip stuff is then on a glass or on a bottle, so the glass is disgusting and all my lip makeup's gone. I hate that. But with this, I can drink, which is great. You can even eat and it still stays on. Lasts about 3 to 4 hours and then it needs reapplying, but it's just fantastic. So I'm going to go to Superdrug sometime soon and buy the other shades because I really, really like this. Also makeup. My favourite blusher this year has got to be this one here by MAC. This is the matte blusher in Mocha, and it looks a bit strange in the packaging. It's like a dirty pink with brown purpley kind of undertones. It looks like it really, really shouldn't work on any skin, particularly not pale skin like mine. There you go. But it actually does. It's quite sheer, but still buildable. Don't know if you can see that swatch next to the cream puff there. And I don't know, it just looks really, really nice and natural on my cheeks. And I've been trying a few blushes this year, but this one's the one I've always been coming back to. Then bronzers. I'm not a huge fan of bronzers. Like I said, because my skin tone is really light, and they tend to either make me look orange or like I haven't washed my face in a couple of months. So one that doesn't do either of those things is this one here, the Bourjois Chocolate Bronzer. Some people say it smells like chocolate, but I have to disagree. And up close it looks like it should have bits of shimmer in it, but when you apply it, it doesn't. It's just a matte bronzer, and I really like that because if I want shimmer on my face, I will apply a highlighter, and this just works really well. This is the light shade 51. I also do a couple darker ones for darker skin tones. Okay, that's it makeup wise.